Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious rope.
I'm afraid.
Well, there's been...
Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So? What's so special?
So Jizya and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar.
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better. But I got this. No need to thank... There's still some distance. Yang Yang just installed some app. See? Just open the utility. See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinjo Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? Duty call. Sorry. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there. Anyway, I got it.
Sure, Rover. Let's go and... Lied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something? I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it personally and swiftly. And you are?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all.
Baizhi should...
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety.
Here you are. The data we collected in the gorges of any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Depart. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know?
It will take some time.
Shall we wait here at the...
Sure you can, but... have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. How do you define monster? For resonators like you, when a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose control of their forte, causing an overflow of resonance energy. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process. Your way, you don't need to put it simply. It seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside. It seems, please hold your terminal tight. Enemy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Burst. I sense your weakness.
Your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Synchronization.
No hesitation.
Not the slightest fluctuation in the frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability. That's why we will not allow you to fully test your potential.
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant. This is the first, the Sonora. We built our goal. You're a remnant, and I suspect such an. I'm afraid I'll also check the simulated Sonorosphere again to see what on earth in terms. But if you feel anything unusual, please come.
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness.
Good day. What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
Talk is cheap. Show me the action.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the end.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the...
Simply, it's not. This sundial is hollow. However, we should be able to spin the wheels on the sun. Automaton, it wouldn't install. However, well, that's... We could... What is it? You certainly... It's indeed.
Rover. And we haven't even... It looks like Rover. Let's come back.
Yes, of course. Indeed, your work. Sorry for keeping you waiting. It's a more considering it's. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop.
I mentally prepared myself, though it is a bit hard to figure out. Rover? Please. This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Miss... Rover! Mr. Mortefi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. But this is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations, this is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called and the lament was the...
As for the sugar pearl, this sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades?
The archives in the Academy should have information. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Moore.
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it. Hold on. Remember when I said, don't force it open? Crank that thing another 5 degrees, and not even Zhengli Yao will be able to save it.
The earthly branches and these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Now,
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei. If I remember correctly, the Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Jinzhou's foul and the formidable there are two Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, is it related to your past? Or is, according to the reports, the vaccine's creator died 3 years after its development, with the rest of the team now aged over 50? You mean, you could be that infant shown in the pictures? They should be around your age by now. But he doesn't have your golden eyes. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment, but some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high...
Let's look simply, we both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me, or maybe, or perhaps she needed. If it were you...
I would emphasize...
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover?
Vijay said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing's... I received... Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number. It's the middle of the night. Of course you're tired. All right, I still owe you a meal. Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities. Then you'll feel right at home with the Midnight Rangers. Or more...
Do you have a place to stay, Rover? I have a vacant guest room in my house. And if you don't mind coming over...
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang? All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get roll... Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the...
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Oh, no, wait. And with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. By the way, now that we've figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leak, so it only took us 1 trip to the...
What's our next plan of action?
As for the mangosteen, we got...
Mangoes, do you think the token is...
That's the spirit. Been... Whoa! He's fast! He's furious! He's a TD...
Oh, please.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Without a doubt.
Just a scratch. Mind if I borrow this? Hey! Over here. Da-da.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities, but if you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry. Instructor Yan is in charge of training Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please. I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let...
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully. Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Danger, we have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Greetings. I'm Jianshin. Could you please do me a favor? I want to go look for someone outside the city, but I don't have an access pass. So, may I tag along? Oh, thank you for your kindness. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the...
This mango stick, it's got some... Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll... According to what I've gathered, Miss... Thanks, of course.
Now, that's a total steal. Bang, bang. Well, would you look at that? Easy money. Bang! Better keep up!
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. The one you're...
Yes.
I met him once. I think a quarter he must...
Thank...
Now, if you're on your...
Sure.
Great. I'll send the... cherish every gain.
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like...
Greetings. What might interest you here?
Excuse me.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we ain't eaten in ages. And we're broke, then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really used...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before...
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
Why did you attack us?
You're not beating us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll...
We're begging you! Stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave... Do you have a...
They seem...
Then we ain't got... Hey.
No, wait. I used to trap... Pain comes with...
You don't understand, girl.
I came from... If you really...
Hurry, move!
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait.
Really? I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacon?
Cherish every gain.
Embracing change. Embracing change.
Running out of mist. Easy there.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds. Remnants of the past. Sounds. Get together.
Count me in. Bang! Pleasure doing business. Bang, bang. Yeah. Mind if I borrow this? Better keep up. Yeah, mind if I borrow this? Bang, 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 bang! Don't worry, just a trick of the eye.
One with the sounds. Last chance. The hour is upon us.
quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided your descriptions are reasonable.
One with the sounds.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
An unexpected discovery. Bad timing. Remnants of the past.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and tell them it's all talk to— Move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look—
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are—
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! An outrider! Oh, sorry. Yes, what is it? I'm sorry. The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the
things or supplies, so this most people— I think this is exactly what our military strives for.
Conception.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability.
Stop, Please hold him.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly.
Don't worry, I've heard from— but things have— Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared—
Please don't put it like that. Now that they're all safe, you—
Thank you.
The quartermaster—
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some—
Oh, great. You have my—
Yeah! Blink, you miss. Now, that's a total steal.
One with the sounds. Cherish every gain. Burst.
Endless reverberation. Ha! Ha! Embracing change. Ha! 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 A time well spent.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines. You, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not supply. I saw you help arrange the wounded. Thank you. Jinzhou is the gateway to the tacit supply is the line.
Sure. Please excuse me.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While Tacitite went, the hand grenade is a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament, while Tacitite, the hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. Zhuyan is a man. The journey with countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once told me. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me the shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves. Yes, he realized. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tian, have you thought of—
I think.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak? If those we haven't reached the—
General!
Follow the Qinglong to war!
bide the time. Tell truth from facade. Finale! Unstoppable. Tell truth from facade. Time to fight back. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. Break, Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade. You worry. Unstoppable. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade.
What's the matter? Are you... Oh, I was worried. You just...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eye.
An imposing warrior. The front lines are not far... It doesn't... Your vision. The battle itself is a clear... The streams from the Norfolk Barrens be over. Resonate with the tacit discords? Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Siege Village and the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my rover, perhaps... This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden. Why are they? They seem. I remember.
I see.
Watch out. Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother. Help. Help.
Wait. It doesn't look like it's trying to attack us.
Help. 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 Brother. Brother.
It seems to tacit to this one, turning the last bits of a human. I'm sorry. No. Rover? I think think I know what's going on. It seems the village is something based on the... Perhaps there must... I'll inform... Sorry. I know it doesn't say... Thank you, Ro. As for the little one here... The area is a... Look. There are many footprints. Someone was injured. These cards... I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know. It's a group...
Fusing humans and tacit discourse.
We've seen above the... No one up there. A man... If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and...
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbance. The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a part. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one. My goal is simple. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd... Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? Ah, how typical. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are an innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers? Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when eat fables, stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from the same story gets told by many. And each person brings their own spin, their own... Whatever you learn from it is just like this village. So that magistrate... One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make... Imagine you were one. Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal work. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Blink, you miss.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, if they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right!